Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
It's a cloudy start to your afternoon. The local forecasters are tracking what's in store for your week ahead.
And there's just 8 days to go. The race for the White House once again winding through Michigan. Presidential campaign sending in their biggest names to rally votes.
But first, 2 years after it was legalized here in our state of Michigan, there's a plan to allow recreational pot shops to open in Detroit.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a special edition of Local 4 News at noon. In about an hour, Detroit leaders will unveil their plan to allow recreational marijuana shops in our city.
So we know part of the plan focuses on bringing money to people who actually live in Detroit and to help people who might have marijuana convictions. Local 4's Victor Williams joins us now with more on what we can expect ahead of this announcement this afternoon.
Well, we're just less than an hour away from that announcement that's supposed to be made by Mayor Duggan and Councilman James Tate. And this is supposed to be an ordinance introduced to change the flow of marijuana all throughout the city. The proposed ordinance will be an amendment to the city's code to possibly allow adult use marijuana licensing in Detroit. However, freeing up marijuana sales isn't the only goal of the legislation. It also includes a social equity program focused on inclusion and opportunity. This would be a way to give those negatively affected by illegal marijuana sales in the past now the same chance to make a profit off the industry the legal way. At least half of all new licenses would be issued to legacy Detroiters, those who have lived in the city for an extended period of time. Under the new plan, in all, 10 types of licenses will be available to people operating in the city. And legacy applicants will receive first priority discounts on application fees and city land. And once again, that official press conference is supposed to be at 1 p.m. So, of course, we'll be there and we'll update you with what they have to say at 5 p.m. Victor Williams, Local 4.
All right, Victor, thank you. In other news this afternoon, we're expecting updated coronavirus numbers here in our state. This all comes after a record amount of new cases were reported on Saturday, 3,338. The state will release information on outbreaks in schools as it does every single Monday. And the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services will be holding a COVID roundtable with experts, and they'll be discussing current trends and current strategies. Cases in 43 states and Washington, D.C. are up at least by 10% in just the past 2 weeks. In other news, a woman is shot in the head in an early morning drive-by in Roseville, and we've just learned that she suffered a fractured skull, but thankfully, he's expected to survive. Officers tell us the 37-year-old victim was shot on Clancy Street right near Frazo and Hayes around 5 a.m. There's no word yet on a vehicle or suspect description, but please contact police if you have any information that can help.
An investigation underway this hour after a shooting over in Lincoln Park. This happened in a neighborhood. This is what we know so far. Police confirm 2 people have been shot. No one's in custody. We're working the story. We'll let you know when we gather more information.
All right now we want to keep you updated on the forecast as we begin this new week, looking ahead to, of course, Halloween and trick-or-treating.
The countdown is on in my house, like many. Brandon Rue joins us now with a look at what we can expect. Hey there, Brandon.
Hey guys, something for the kids to really look forward to, and I know those days are few and far between these days, so we want to make it the best Halloween week ever. Trunk or treating, driving through some areas in your car, maybe you're actually going door to door. All municipalities kind of handling things their own way. We have middle 40s outside your door and a pretty light wind out of the northwest. That's 5 to 10. But temperatures have only moved 3 degrees since we started on the air at 4:30 this morning. And at that time, we had some scattered showers around, and we have a few more trying to sneak in here from the west, primarily taking aim at our north zone. But will the dry air win out? I would call it an isolated or light shower or two, especially in the north zone. Middle 40s right now, only rising to the upper 40s. Again, winds stay on the light side. Should be mostly dry most of the afternoon, other than, again, a light isolated shower as we watch just a little bit of moisture coming off of Lake Michigan trying to work in over dry air over most of the state. So we'll keep an eye on that. We're keeping an eye on chillier temperatures this week leading up to the big Halloween weekend coming up.
All right, thank you, Brandon. It is a fight to the finish this week in the race for the White House, the last full week for President Trump and Joe Biden to sway voters.
Yeah, the president and his son will be holding rallies in Michigan today and tomorrow. And then on Sunday, vice presidential candidate Kamala Harris made the rounds here in Metro Detroit. NBC's Tracy Potts has the very latest from the campaign trail, plus a new coronavirus cluster surrounding Vice President Pence.
The White House says the vice president is fine. He continues to test negative and will continue to campaign. Like President Trump, he's got 3 stops in Pennsylvania today. Like Joe Biden, we just learned this morning, he's off to Florida this week. Both candidates in their final stretch. Final arguments.
Biden is the shutdown candidate.
The last big push.
What's up, Detroit?
Both presidential campaigns spending this last full week focusing on swing states.
When Donald Trump wins Florida big on election night, it's going to set the path for the rest of the night.
Democrats hoping to take back the Midwest.
It's such an uphill fight, but we're going to win it.
Driving voter turnout.
Why are so many powerful people trying to suppress our vote, trying to confuse us about voting, messing with the post office?
President Trump weighing his chances by crowds, not polls.
It's like a poll, right? Except much more accurate.
Both campaigns kicking off the week with 60 Minutes interviews where President Trump walked out on Leslie Stahl.
That's enough. Let's go. Let's go.
And Joe Biden defended his tax plan.
And you think it's a good idea to raise taxes when the economy's in dire straits?
Depending who you're raising them on.
Decision 2020 nearing an end with indecision still in Washington on money to deal with the coronavirus economy.
And we'll have some answers on Monday.
5 people close to Vice President Pence have tested positive, including his chief of staff. But the White House says Pence, who's negative, won't quarantine because he's an essential worker. And that's happening while we're seeing increases in new cases in at least 41 states. Tracy Potts, NBC News.
Thank you, Tracy. And coming up at 12:30, our Rhonda Walker went one-on-one with Senator Harris about their plan to combat the pandemic and to fix the economy. She also gets her take on Michigan's super tight U.S. Senate race. So we'll have that again coming up in our 12:30 half hour.
Well, the stage is being set for the confirmation of Judge Amy Coney Barrett to the United States Supreme Court. The Senate vote is expected early this evening. Now, in a rare move, the Senate was in session over the weekend to allow protesting Democrats to take up allotted time to speak against the nomination. Barrett's confirmation to succeed the late Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg is all but assured with the Republicans in the majority, but it will mark the first time in recent memory a nominee will get no support from the minority party.
So to come here on Local 4 News at noon, new lockdowns and mounting frustrations with the coronavirus.
Find out what experts are doing to stop a second virus surge over in Europe.
Your absentee ballot must be received by Election Day in order to be counted. Sending it through the mail this late is pretty iffy, so the safer option is to drop it in your local ballot drop box. Make sure your voice